They called it a pipe dream. Decades of summits, countless failures, and a continent still shackled by colonial-era trade routes. Then, on January 1, 2021, something shifted. Borders, once iron curtains, began to soften. A new map of Africa was being drawn, not with ink and treaties, but with ambition and a shared destiny. The African Continental Free Trade Area was born. For centuries, the narrative of Africa has been one of extraction. Resources flowing outwards, shaping the destinies of empires far beyond our shores. But beneath the surface, a different story was brewing. A story of connection, of self-determination, of reclaiming our economic destiny. Think of the historical trade routes, the ancient kingdoms of Ghana and Mali, their wealth built on the flow of gold and knowledge across the Sahara. That spirit of intra-African exchange never truly vanished. It simply lay dormant, waiting for the right moment to re-emerge. And emerge it has. Look around you. See the energy, the innovation, the sheer potential that courses through this continent. It's a potential that, for too long, has been fragmented, stifled by artificial borders and outdated trade barriers. But things are changing. The idea of a unified African market has been a dream whispered in Pan-Africanist circles for decades. A dream of breaking down those barriers, of allowing goods, services, and people to move freely across the continent. A dream that, against all odds, is becoming a reality. Consider this: in 1963, at the formation of the Organization of African Unity, the vision of a united and prosperous Africa was already taking shape. But the road to achieving that vision was long and fraught with challenges. It's easy to be cynical. To point to the past failures, the political obstacles, the sheer scale of the undertaking. But look closer. Look at the commitment of African leaders, the ingenuity of its entrepreneurs, and the determination of its people. Because what if I told you that Africa is already home to the largest free trade area in the world, by number of participating countries? A trading bloc exceeding even the reach of the European Union or the North American Free Trade Agreement. Wait, what? Why does this continental shift matter now? Because the game is changing, fast. For centuries, the narrative of Africa has been dictated from afar, our resources extracted, our destinies decided in distant boardrooms. But a new dawn is breaking. The decisions we make today will shape the continent for generations to come. We are facing a critical juncture. The old dependencies are fading and new partnerships are being forged. Think of it this way: after the Second World War, the U.S. Marshall Plan poured resources into rebuilding Europe, reshaping its economic landscape. Now, consider this: since the year 2000, China has invested and estimated in Africa more than the Marshall Plan, globally. But the conversation is not simply about who invests what. It's about the terms of engagement. The continent is no longer willing to accept deals that benefit others at our expense. We are demanding partnerships built on mutual respect and sustainable growth that contribute to the well-being of our people and the prosperity of our nations. The continent has a combined population of over 1.4 billion people. That's a massive market, a powerful consumer base. And as we build our own infrastructure, educate our own workforce, and develop our own industries, that power will only grow. The next decade will be pivotal. Are we ready to seize this moment? To shape our own future? Because here's the thing. All 54 countries that have signed the AfCFTA agreement represent a combined GDP of more than $3.4 trillion. And this is the jaw-dropping part. So, what does the AfCFTA really mean for the average African today? It's about jobs, yes, but it's bigger than that. It's about controlling our own narrative, building industries that benefit fast, and creating a future where African talent doesn't have to leave home to thrive. Imagine a continent where goods flow freely, where innovation is celebrated, and where set the terms. The seeds of this future are being sown now. Supporting African businesses, investing in African education, and celebrating African creativity, it all matters. Even something as simple as using the creator kit from pornoafric.com can help amplify these voices and build this future. The AfCFTA is no magic bullet, but it's a powerful tool. A chance to reshape our destiny. The question remains, were we told the full story? Or were the potential benefits of this monumental agreement deliberately obscured by those who profit from a divided and dependent Africa? What do you think? Did they hide the truth? Think in face.